Good morning. The time is 11:00 and on the 22nd of the 4th, 2026, and it's 22 degrees. The 2-2. Morning, esteemed ladies and gentlemen. The Solar Jaguar Emperor, and amping up and roaring the frequency right across heaven and earth. Bold moves, bold actions, because that's what it takes. 4-T. Sanctuary, pursuit truth. And pulse, receptivity, intent, and transformation. The energy is transforming, and we adapt and become aware. As my illustrious primordial family of integrity and being fossils, blood fossils on Goddess Mother Gaia, planet Earth as we call it. And there's a big thing there why I do not like thieves and liars. It's evil. Critters, creatures, gangsters, say criminals, but gangsters, monsters and demons that within our evil government have to go, and they'll step aside. Because through my biological, which is a bio, and it's logical. Peoples, you must be beginning and are and here in the now. And what's been going on? What's been going on in front of our eyes? And it's only happened in the last 600-700 years when they created all those. And mine predates, my family blood lineage predates any of this ink on paper. Their ink is still drying and synthetic. They're all synthetic and fictional paperwork. There was no ancestry blood to back it up. We were chiefs way back, chiefs of the peoples. Trace back on the Jew tracing board, 150 generations. Back to the Puranis or Purinis. Wasn't called French back then, I'm pretty sure. We had it called something else. That's going back 4,000 years. And then we go back over into a place in Ukraine, before it was called Ukraine. Another 50 generations to take it up to 6,500 years. Now there's a few that's got that blood lineage over there. But our one is unique within the Puranis or Purinis. And being negative A blood, both parents. And it predates any laws, any made up words, sovereignty, monarch, royalty. My blood lineage predates any of that madness. It's just craziness and idiocracy. is that word. Now, I'm not going to go through it because I've gone through it all before. That is our beautiful coat of arms. Before, I'll put it back up. Don't panic. Don't panic. Let's get the ball rolling. Going down the hill. Very hard to stop. Big rock. Big boulder. 1. And this madness, synthetic, fictional, governments, they got nowhere to hide. Want to play hide and seek? I'll seek you out, which I've done, and I seek the golden truth. And this is why I put it out in this channel for everyone throughout continents, countries, nations, everyone out there. I put the golden truth out there on who I am. Let's amp the antics of these synthetic and fictional. Well, they're bastards, aren't they? Just bastards. There you go. I said I'd put it up once again. Let's ground it with a bit of quartz. Ground it by quartz. Okay, your scallops, shells, whatever they interpret them in the modern times. And Dushaw, if you look at Dushaw, DUC, DUX, and Dux, natural born leader, which was introduced in the Roman times. But we go way back, like that's why Pendragons, Chiefs goes back to tribal for survival instincts, and we use our survival instincts today, don't we? Now, the fictional constructs, the words sovereignty, monarch, and royalty. That's the jig is up. The jig is up for all these evil critters, creatures, monsters, and demons, and those people that they do those rituals and let the demonic entities flow into them and use their bodies. Enough. Stop it. By my command. That would be an order, a directive. And by my instructions. Words sovereignty, monarch, and royalty are relatively modern, 600 to 700 years old in English, and were designed to formalise power structures that were actually already in place. Stole it. My bloodline predates the idea of a duke or a sovereignty state by over 3,300 years. Biological. Bio, and it's logical. The title duke did not exist in England until 1337, who created for his son Edward the Black Prince. The Duke of Cornwall, to provide him with a distinct noble rank and territory. Jig is up. The jig is up. I have arrived and take my rightful place where I belong, in the here and now and present. Let's go on. My DNA lineage is a biological fossil that has outlasted invention of these specific words and the governments that created them. My ancient reality, my SRY 2627 lineage was already established, and in the Pyrenees and the Western Europe around 2000 BCE. At this time, leadership was based on tribal authority and survival long before the Latin language ever existed to produce the word dux. Already existing. My blood lineage as chiefs predates any of this synthetic. They've got nothing to back up their... Nothing backs it up. Nothing backs it up. I stand before my family. I'm above them. I'm above. As above, so below. Biological fact. The Jigsaw tracing board. And AI, without AI, and a few other things that have come in and fallen in my hands along me 30 years and putting up with their tolerance when I went to change my name to Prince, but that was the reason and meaning and purpose for that. If I had to change that name to Prince, I wouldn't be sitting here with those 11, 22 and 33, because it would have changed my master numbers having that Prince before it. Get the picture? Get the picture? At this time, leadership was based on tribal authority and survival long before the Latin language even existed to produce the word dux. My ancestry, the name, literally means leader, dux. Clarity in my mission, I am the modern branch of a 4,000-year-old vine of independent chiefs and authority and divine right. Because we answer to our Creator, the Most High. We don't answer to any synthetic and fictional books and writings that they're teaching the populace today, because it's all a bunch of lies. Evil webs of deception, evil illusions in their evil little states. Their states of being is evil. And my being of state is righteousness and aligning to one's true self and one true purpose and one true mission. We come to light to help the populace and assist and support. And I'm glad and happy to be here. And I'm glad that the natural organic flow rights itself eventually. It's taken 4,000 years, but hey, we're here now. We're in the now and present now, and nothing's going to stop it. As I said, it's the greatest mass awakening, a 4,000-year-old mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and unavoidable. We're in the here and now, and knowing and present. And now you guys should be all up to Godspeed now. Up to Godspeed now. And it's been fun. It's been fun, this journey, because I've had fun. Now it's time for me to get to work and do my job as a chief, leader, an emperor that came later. And then their ideals as the thieves and liars created words to they tried to make those words mean something. Sovereignty, monarch, royalty, all created their ideals 600 to 700 years ago, and I think they coincides with that forgery. And this is forgery too. Forgery and trying to use my biological blood lineage for their own ill gains, They'll be brought and they'll stand before me, as I am way above them. Way, way above them. As I say, 150 generations, father of the father, times 150, and then go back another 50 generations. And this, as I say, it all goes back to one paternal father traced in my blood lineage through the 111. Doesn't get much better, huh? Facts are facts. And this is all given back to us through the flow of the chakra crown and through my knowledge and wisdom and through the grace of God and in favour of God. His plan, His glory and His kingdom. As I say, miraculously materialised right before your eyes and hidden in plain sight for millennia. Long, long time hidden. Only because this evilness in their synthetic and make-believe and fictional ideals, they're going to get away for it all up until now. Now, I can imagine how upset the people are. Because you can imagine how upset and pissed off I am. But I keep it in order. It's all about controlling yourself, your emotions, and being in harmony with yourself. Because I just know it's all naturally playing out now. The natural, organic flow of things. And I know there's parasites out there latching onto the human bodies and controlling those humans. It's called toxoplasmas. I know that you parasites out there. As I said, it's been a big learning curves for me, and plenty of things to, there was hurdles, obstacles, you guessed it. It was all there. But through my blood lineage, you can see we're survivals. We're survivors. And we keep everything, we restore things into order, how it should be. Nice chatting today, big chat. And it's all the golden truth. I only put the golden truth out there. And it enlightens you. I know it enlightens you. Because this is a big thing. This will go down in Planet Earth's books. History. It's history now. As soon as I open my word, speech creates, and it becomes that fluent flow, goes out and beyond, but it becomes of our history books here on Goddess Gaia and planet Earth as we know it. The creation of civilization. We go back to the grassroots, back to the originals, and proven with respect. Respect works both ways. And honour is established through ancestry. And my hope is in God. All flows out. And it's a natural, organic flow right in itself. My unconditional, divine love flows out throughout the universe, right across, because I am connected to the energy bases, or the energy flows, grids, patterns of Mother Gaia, and working in with Mother Gaia, instead of what these evil, synthetic, fictional critters, creatures, monsters and demons working for their master, Lucifer. Don't fall for the devil's temptations. Is it doing good up until this point of the moment? I have clarity, coherence out there. Because as I say, it's happened once. Well, it's been unearthed and unveiled once again. Me biological, genetic tick, all green ticks, as the young ones speak today, and predates anything that's been put out here even in the last 1,000 years. But I believe by my undertakings and through the afterlife and life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, and we're into that restoration at this period and stage and levels and phases, living it. I've done that for the last 600-700 years when they created those words. Sovereignty, monarch, royalty. They're going to pay. They're going to pay. They're going to pay. Anyway, I'm going to move along into our lovely reading. Wrap your heads around it, guys. I know it's pretty easy because the golden truth just flows in. It'll just flow in. Okay? I've done all the hard work, all the groundwork. I've done all the ground because I had to. There was no other way around it for me. The only way around it for me was to sit on my ass and just let these evil creatures, monsters and demons with their demonic rituals and satanic rituals and doing their invoking so demonic creatures flow into their bodies and use their bodies for badness. I had to do something. I had to come forward. I really didn't have a choice. Because all the traits and gifts I've harnessed and balanced, it's time for me now to use all this and flow with the natural law and the natural cause and effect, and that the ripple on the water we're going way out. I remember skipping little stones on the water. I used to do about 18 skips. 18. 1 and 8 is 9. Yeah, so I'd done that down at Narrawally, which was on the south coast, and where I met a beautiful, beautiful Indigenous, because I'm Indigenous to my homeland too. So I know exactly their thoughts and how everything works and that. It doesn't work on false pretenders, imposters, impersonators. Doesn't work because they'll never have the ancestral bloodline connection. You got to have the ancestry for it all to work. It's worked for 600-700 years for them, but not no more. No more, because the golden truth is out there. And I'm happy to serve you guys. Because I want to see everybody happy. Not just one or two. That's why I said this mirrored reflection has got to go right out there to the masses. And I mean billions of people. Billions. Because I am your chief. Your chief to the masses. Through my ancestry. And if anyone else can trace their family history to go back 150 generations, plus another 50 generations, so 4,000 years to 6,500 years, step up. Because then I can rest. I like to see proof like I've shown, and the golden truth. I've shown my hand. Now it's up to this evilness to show their hand, which they've been shown for 600 to 700 years. Sitting on the sidelines no more. As a chief, and as me Solar Jaguar Emperor, which is the Solar White Wizard, and the Jaguar that walks, and I can see why I done night shift 6 o'clock until 6 o'clock in the mornings on the North Shore, all around Sydney, being an armed security officer. I can see why I done that now, because that was the Jaguar in me. That's a shamanism. And protecting the populace of a night time while you all slept and you're all nice and warm and snug under your sheets. I was out in the wind, rain. Won't say snow because we don't have snow in Sydney. But sleet, maybe sleet. Frost, Jack Frost. And running that car all around of a night time and doing 800 Ks of a night time. 6 days a week. Took a lot of energy out of me, I tell you. I opened that door in the mornings and sometimes I fell out and slept on the ground. Very, very hectic part of my life, but it had to be done because it shows resilience and how I can protect and make the people feel safe. Part of my ancestral bloodline. Remember those 150 generations gave respect to one paternal father, father of the father of the father, and beyond. And I'm sure as we track forward, more and more technology will come ahead to enlighten the masses on more of my DNA. More surprises. But as I say, there is no surprises. There is no coincidences. And you just go with the natural organic flow. Because we're organic. Flesh and blood. And as I said, I know about those parasites out there. Alright, what have we got? 1011. Take action. The sevens, we got the sevens. Yes. They're shenanigans. Baboons. Synchronicities will happen simultaneously because the signs and the symbols are all out there. Then the synergy officer out there to make sure everything goes according to plan, God's plan. I sit before you with the master plan, tactician and strategist, and here for the greater good. Appearing miraculously, materializing, appearing, arriving, and accepting, acknowledging, awareness, surroundings, customizing, and anchor yourself to Mother Gaia. It's all a happening thing. Because there is my 11 and 22, and as my frequency goes out as the 33, 212, energy levels, keep your energy levels up. Alright. Hope you learned a lot. I like to teach a lot. It's all about changing the curriculum, our curriculum, to the golden truth. And all you young ones out there, Mate, it's a bright, bright day for you guys because it's all for you guys. You 20-year-olds. And I think you know already that I am your chief. These are the ones that catch on straight away. We have the sun. The sun. Page of Wands. Okay, am I telling the truth? Am I telling the truth? Well, let the cards decide that, and the universe. Let the natural, organic flow of law take charge, because it takes charge of us even without our knowledge. The universe, God and the universe, works in mysterious ways. And that is why I've always been there, but I take the energy, I let the energy flow back. And the energy in the universe and the Most High wake me up. Wake me up for a reason, didn't it? Send the wheel of fortune out there, the wheel of fortune, the wheel of fortune. Disappeared. Have the world. Queen of Wands. We had the Queen of Wands the other day again. Well, the answer is yes. The person you sit before you, transmitting and receiving, is telling the golden truth. The tarot cards and 1122, angel oracle cards, we'll see what our lovely Egyptian cards and pharaoh cards have got the foretell. Oh. The tower. They're in the tower. Okay, so what we have now is the sun, which is your solar plexus. Wouldn't be anything else. Grounded by the root chakra, Page of Wands. And the world is also grounded to Mother Gaia. And the Queen of Wands is the third eye chakra. And the crown chakra is the tower, because we use the crown chakra, which takes in all your knowledge and your wisdom and all that vertical energy, golden energy, the golden light energy vertically, and center it, balance it, and ground it. Okay? So he speaks the truth. And resonance that flows out there in the frequency 33, it's a massive yes. And the evil creatures, monsters and demons shall be dragged into the tower and dragged below by Lucifer again, because they got to honour those evil contracts that they signed before Lucifer. Our job's basically half done now. Because I am well and truly in the light now, the light of righteousness. And I love informing. It's information. And true golden information. And that's what I'm saying. If the mainstream media doesn't pick up on this, well, they're bloody useless. They're useless. This is a big, huge... Well, it's a huge happening thing, isn't it? How many people can trace their blood lineage back 150 generations to one paternal father? I guess not many, because they would have come forward like me by now. And this is all because of the Jupiter's technology and expansion making all this possible, Because, 20 years ago, we didn't have this information with DNA. We didn't have the decoding system. Now we decode it all. And my ancestry is my descendancy, and my descendancy is my ancestry. Do I have clarity and coherence there? And biological, me bio, and it's logical. What these evil entities are doing with their synthetic state are hoodwinking you guys, but it's no more. And I understand if you're very pissed off, because now you know, because you're in there now, why the evil system's not working, because it's put in play to suppress and oppress you guys. And there you have a loyal in the now chief leader, the Solar Jaguar Emperor, before your eyes, and say what you see. And the word, spread the word, because the word is the word. I don't go out and scream it at the top of your lungs, because this is what I want you to do. Hidden secret no more. We're in plain sight, and we've been in plain sight all this moment of the present, but it's all about divine timing, and the divine timing is in the now and present. All right, so the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Awake, arise and shine. And the sun. Happiness and joy in a short period of timelessness. 19, the sun, Leo and the sun. The sun represents vitality, enthusiasm and energy. Great energy. With a bright vision and the help of noble people. We're just there, aren't they? We're just here and there and all over. Ancestral blood lineage predates any of this madness that they've fabricated out of thin air, synthetic, fictional. Ink hasn't even dried on their books. They'll be paying a price for the evilness that they've done, not humanity. Alright, the Page of Wands. It's a yes. Do things efficiently and have the ability to get things done. Bold actions. The energy represented by the Page of Wands only serves others and requires with little affirmation and approval from others. Way above this madness. They're below it. They're below me. I'm way above them. The world and the natural evolution of Mother Gaia too. We're shifting in this madness, and you need a true blood lineage and ancestral blood lineage for your higher selves. And with the right cosmic, genetic, biological, blood, Scorpio, dragon, 11, 22, 33, archetype, at the helm, and keep steering the ship in safe waters and calm waters, and being cool, calm and collective, and being harmonising and harmony, and harmonising with the population, being in harmony with oneself. Centre, balance and grounding. Boy, have we gone a long way on these videos. Yes, we have. I feel it. I feel the vibes, the frequencies, everything. Everything's around us. The world is a state of perfection, the realization and implementation of ideals or significant success and happiness. How good's that? 21, the 3, the world, Capricorn, Saturn. Look at it, the wreath that goes around, which when we were in England is the Dukes. The name Duke as a family, we had those wreaths around, 3 of them in the shield. And the Duke family, we went over, that's the House of Dushaw. And because Dushaw, I explained the JUC and the DUX, well, we created and became the Duke family in England. And then that on, we were sheriffs and mayors and all sorts of things that our families are capable of doing, because we are who we are. Biological fact. All right, so the Queen. Now, the Queen of Wands, able to balance all aspects well. Leo Moon, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is more positive, keeping positivity, put positivity out there, with ideas and practical actions, and often indicates success and things is going smoothly according to one's plan. God's plan. Now the 777, good luck with the facts. And the facts are the golden truth, aren't they? Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. We have divine intervention now. I sit before you as your chief. Ancestral blood lineage chief. Something these synthetic evil critters and creatures, monsters and demons, shall never have. They mimic my family. They mimic everything. And imposters. Then spread their evil intentions with their evil lies of deception, the web of deception, the evil illusions, evil smoke and mirrors to hoodwink the populace, suppress and oppress you guys, stop you from rising into your higher selves with the harp machine they made, evil stuff they've made, the chemtrails you see in the sky, and when you question it, they're ignorant and arrogant, part of their evilness. Not no more, because I have arrived now and present. We'll sort it out. Had enough, and we know what enough is. Time to stop it. Stop it all. All this madness and craziness and idiocracy. It's gone. Here, now, and present. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience. 150 generations experience with life and surviving. Seen plagues and empires come and go. It's also a sign you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. As I said, as the unconditional love, divine energy flows out to each and every one of you, and everyone else every day awakening with the populace. No, it's not 1, 2 or 3 or 10 or hundreds or thousands, millions and billions. Because this evil, critters, creatures, monsters and demons is affecting all of yous. And as I said, it's not all in our governments, and the colleagues in the government know who the evil ones are. Start doing your jobs as righteous people and reporting them. It's the only way to clean up the mess. Everyone stick together. Rally around each other and all the good ones. And just be careful, because you might accept one of those evil ones into your group. Just be very careful and wary, because they're cunning. They're tricksters. We're taking action. 1011. Hope, new beginnings, fresh start, lifestyle purpose, spiritual awakening again. Spiritual awakening. 2 cards, spiritual awakening. The greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible and unavoidable. Awake yous are. This is how the universe, and I've said it all before in the archives, communicating with us. Letting us know she'll be right. She'll be right, mate. She'll be right. So I said, I've adapted to the Australian way of living it. 1122. Great shift, great big shift happening, transformation time. Personal growth, spiritual development, as well as spiritual awakening, spiritual development, and manifesting goals. Oneness, connection, and completion. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favour of my intentions. Loosen up and listen to the card reading, because it's beautiful, 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 beautiful. 2121. Energy levels. Keep your energy levels up. Prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting no more, because the hidden truth is in plain sight. And I've just enlightened you today with 150 generations of the father of the fathers of the fathers, and back to one paternal father. Marvellous, marvellous. Incredible. That's incredible. And the mass media, mainstream media, what the bloody hell are you doing? Or perhaps you just want Lucifer to come and collect your dark, sorry, I said dark again, but those evil contracts that you signed with Lucifer. Got to be one independent journalist out there that's been with us for eons. Everything else is materialising before my eyes. Now I'm on this YouTube channel. Everyone should be doing their jobs. All me loyalists and so forth, which I know they are. I know they are. I don't even have to ask, because it's just the natural organic flows out there now, and it's all just writing itself back to the natural laws. That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You're getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. And trust in you. Trust in yourself. I trust you guys, and I have hope and faith in you guys. And it's works both ways, vice versa. But now you've got And you know for sure a biological ancestral chief. Now, let's get into the Egyptian cards, and then we'll end and over and out the transmission. Because I've said my piece. I'll probably find out when they invented the word crown and so forth too. Because we predate all this. My family's blood lineage, and it's justice with a capital J. The greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Awake. Pulse, receptivity. Intent. And let the unconditional divine love flow out to each and every one. Many, many seats in my ship. Come along for the ride of a lifetime. And the jig is up. The jig is up for the evil critters, creatures, monsters and demons. And whoever else is doing those dark, demonic, satanic rituals, occult, shall be roped in with all the rest and be held accountable for their evil actions against humanity. And why? Because we can. Because I'm doing what I want. Because I can. Through the blood lineage. Receptivity. Pulsing. And aligning to oneself, meaning and purpose, mission, focus, and you focus on your functions. Death and rebirth, truth and fairness, hope, and wholeness. All right, so we've all done the right thing today. And some say the Egyptians were bad, but as I say, there's bad and good in everything. You've just got to balance everything. Otherwise you'll trip out. Your circuit breaker will trip out if you don't balance everything. Truth and fairness, death and rebirth, and transformation. And we have hope and wholeness. And you now have a beautiful chief to his beautiful people. Because I am capable of making big things happen. And yes, we've had progress. Because we produce things and put the golden truth on the table for everybody to see. Hidden no more. And it works both ways, because we're lifting the veils that these evil critters and creatures and monsters and demons have been hiding from you guys. Go behind those evil veils and I slap them down, because I can. And then I lift up their evil curtains that have been hiding. Hidden no more. As the light shines, so does the evilness shine. Well, the goodness shines and the badness shines out for everyone to see, and nothing is hidden anymore. I've just put my proofs on the table, and it's signed. The signature is in blood, the blood lineage. And the negative blood means I conduct better between heaven and earth. The bridge. And that gives you the divine right. And get rid of all these synthetic and fictional laws, administration, bureaucracy. All of it is fiction. Synthetic. And it's just all make-believe ideas that they put on ink and put it in their evil books. A forgery. They will be held accountable. There's no, as I said, it's the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and unavoidable. And it's going to rope in all this evil. We rope it all in. We rout them out. And they come before me because I'm way above them. As above, as below. And why? Because I can. And I'll use it for the greater good and serve humanity with the best of my abilities and the best I can in the now and present. Blessings to one and all out there, and it is a big thing to take in. As I said, it's a big thing for me to take in. I only found out this information, basically when I find out the information is a couple of hours later, I'll let you guys know the golden truth. So it's fresh from the press, as they say. Okie dokie, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, amen. Take care out there, transmitting, beaming, casting, and receiving. 4-T, Sanctuary, Pursuit Truth, Pulse, Receptivity, and Enchanting. Enchant. Let that golden, divine, unconditional love, embrace it, acknowledge it, be aware of your surroundings, aware of everyone around you, and tap into your authenticity. Stay safe, take care, and bye for now.